How's it going, guys? Housekeeping. Some coffee from I'm using a mocha pot. Um, it's Seaport Between Blends. Pretty good stuff. Um, OMS poker. And in it, some dark fired from 2019. McBaron's. It's a beautiful flake. Nice and rich. Pairs well with the coffee. Just sitting here watching the Game of Thrones. I'm gonna do a video on the box set. Been enjoying that. Weather's changed again. Imagine that. It's went from 30s. I mean, like 32 degrees to today was 78. Uh, Drastic weather change. Not really looking forward to mowing the grass, but it needs some attention. I figured this dark fire needed accompany the darkness of this Game of Thrones. Hmm. It has that ketchupy smell to it too, like McClellan's does. It's still very moist and tastes heavenly. I figured it's Sunday morning. Excuse me, Monday morning. I'd pop on and do a little get your Monday started. The weekend here, we live in Southeast Texas, was brutal. It was, as far as temperature wise, it was cold, but there wasn't any rain, no sleet, no nothing. The skies is blue, but the wind was howling, and it was freaking 40 degrees, 30 degrees during the day. No desire to be out there in it. Uh, I used the folding stuff method in the OMS pine. Todd Elmore, old bird, put up a video about it if you want to know how to do it. OLEBERG. That's the YouTube name. Look on to it, son. Look on to it. Mighty good. You can definitely taste um, the wood that they smoke this with. You know, it permeates through it like a good brisket. Really, really enjoying it. Um, did a roast this weekend. Um, some bell pepper, um, red and yellow bell pepper, and some white onion, uh, salt and pepper, and a little garlic powder. It turned out heavenly. We've been using the juice or au jus from it in our uh, ramen. It's nice. It was a nice fatty cut. Um, hadn't had no red meat in a while, and it was nice. Had the heat up the pan, ladle some of that hot stuff right on top of them noodles. We're a big fan of ramen. I love noodles. Would like to try some of them. There's it's called soba. Uh, Very intricate process. You know, they use a stick to roll it out and cut it precisely. It's cooked like a minute and then blanched to stop the cooking process. It's served cold and hot. I'd like to try it both ways. I've been watching some Anthony Bourdain. He's had it from a couple of different places, and it really looks like an experience, not just the taste wise, but the whole process of making it, and seemed like a fun venture to get into. And for as dark as this flake is, it has light quality to it. You know, if you don't, um, you see, I keep relighting it. If you don't burn it really hot, smoke's almost like a Virginia. Getting towards the end of the bowl, I did the dishes and made the coffee while smoking it. So I'm kind of getting towards the end of the bowl. But to me, the end of the bowl is where it really shines. Uh, like the dottle getting down, you know, if you got it dusty down there and you done stirred it up, and you're going to get that shot of dust or hot coals through it, don't worry about it. What I do is, if especially if I've got older tobacco or really nice tobacco, I'll knock it out, pull out the good pieces, reload the pipe with some fresh stuff, and cap that on the top. Really makes it like a tender, and the flavors are really pronounced because it's been cooked down through the all the flavors. Pretty much um, like slow cooking something. been playing uh, some games. I've just been like, I've got a big library, so I've just been cleaning and then install the game, make sure it works, play it a little bit, uh, clean it back up, and put it in its package. My last three, I did a SNES, Home Alone 2, um, Quest 64, and now I have Armorines in there, and that game kind of caught me because I'm already on the third level. And the other ones I just kind of like played them for a little bit. That's a really cool game. It's like a Starship Troopers type of scenario with the bugs and stuff attacking, and you're a trooper and going out there and giving them hell. It's one of them games. Back in the day, I got the book for it, the strategy guide. I have I have several strategy guides, especially for the bigger games or games that you really got into, um, and spent a lot of time, and you wanted to know everything about it. You like the art, you like the concept of the areas that they put you in, the backstory on the monsters, and you know, and the people who made it. That's something that's lost today in our society. We tend to, if you can get a burned CD for a couple of bucks, you get it, but you don't think about, the people that made the movie. And yeah, they're making their money, but everybody's making their money. But that's like a cart going by on the road to me, and you just snatching an apple off of it. It ain't right. A man gives you something from it, and you buy. He gives you some fruit off there, and you buy some from him after you taste it. That's a different scenario. But just taking something just because you can or just because it's available don't always make it right. I'm guilty of it. I ain't saying that I ain't. Like, I get ROMs from the older video games and stuff, but not much on the pirating aspect of it. I don't mind, getting a glimpse of, like on YouTube, getting a glimpse of the new stuff coming out, seeing if it's going to catch my fancy, and see if it's something that, I want to put some money towards. But I think in today's society, it's more, there's no thought of the ramifications of what if I do this, who does it affect down the line? Something that kind of opened my eyes while watching this uh, Game of Thrones. Uh, Kind of a simple person, you know, to me, someone who puts that much thought into what they're going to do and why they're going to do it, to move their little chess pieces around in life and position themselves in a place of power or security. Uh, I'm not that type of person. I'd be more of a person just to, hmm, I don't even know. These days, I don't, as you get older, you start thinking about things differently, and you think about other people's feelings as well as your own. Um, in youth, it's get what you want and don't think about, you know, do what you want to do, have fun. But them rolls down the hill, car wrecks, motorcycle wrecks, fights, they catch up with you. It all catches up with you. I seen Onion do a post about, he's been hurting here lately. Uh, the things that you did. Some people be like, "Why am I hurting?" Uh, why? Because you did stuff. You actually did stuff. You was a wild child at one time, or you did things without listening to me. I can remember my dad always saying, "Use your legs, not your back. Use your mind, not your back." Just because you can lift something up, you shouldn't. Do it smart, work smarter, not harder. Um, Wish I would have listened more. You know, um, Still pretty fit for my age, but I can feel some of the things I've lifted on, and some of the things I've done, and some of it just because I could. Just showing out or whatever. And hmm, well, I don't know if y'all can hear, but them coyotes is going off out there. It's 3:10 here, and I'm gonna let y'all good people go. I hope y'all enjoyed. I have a little piece of Palo Santo I'm gonna get lit up and finish my coffee. I've got another pot sit there waiting to be cooked. Peace out from Texas. Hope y'all guys enjoy.